What up, Snake Gang? What up? It's a boy, Fan Like a Mamba. You already know, in a building, we're back again with another YouTube video. So if you are a returning subscriber, shout out to you. If you are new to this channel, before you even get to watch this valuable content, make sure that you click on the subscribe button, you like and share with your friends at home. Yeah, man, had me right, share with your friends at home. You know why? Because you don't want to be at the top alone. So you want to invite your friends with you at the top. So make sure that you don't get greedy with this, man. So guys, today's video is just gonna be quick and short. So I'm just gonna be explaining, as you can see here. Yesterday we had a nice trade on live session, which was a win, super nice, amazing. But I'm gonna give you a heads up to it as to why I took the trade and how I saw the trade, and then I'm gonna just switch my screen as well to US data. As you can see here on the other side, I have US data, and I'm gonna be breaking it down as well. So let's start with Nasdaq. So guys, this is a Nasdaq, as you can see. Yesterday, unfortunately, guys, I couldn't record the session yesterday, but here, yeah, if you can just check, guys, here I have my resistance area. Here you can see that this is my resistance area. Each and every time price comes into this area of resistance, what it does, it's pushed to the downside. Came for the second time, pushed to the downside. So this tells us that it's a strong level of what, of resistance. So there are two things that are going to happen here. It's either the price is going to reject and then shoot all the way to the downside, or the price is going to break above and continue shooting all the way to the upside. So that's the possible scenario. But we don't know if this area is going to hold or not. One thing what you know is that if it does hold, because of we are reacting to what the market is doing, if it does hold, then more chances that it's going to continue shooting to the downside are high. But if it doesn't hold, then we are looking for bullish momentum. So now you can see, guys, that it clearly we had what we have this push to the downside, of which if I can just check out the bars pattern here. If I can just take out the bars pattern, you're gonna see that we have this impulse to the downside. We have some sort of a continuation pattern here. We have some sort of a continuation or expanding type of pattern here. And then what is that you see? You see price breaking above these areas here. You see price breaking above these areas here, making new higher highs here, and making what, higher lows here, forming higher highs, forming higher lows, forming higher highs, coming here, making a double bottom, couldn't break below these areas here. And then we saw price faking out here, and then short to the upside, making new higher lows and new higher highs and higher lows, I mean. And then we saw that price continued to push to the upside, came back into structure, break this below area here, tested it again, came back, but it couldn't break below this area here, which it played a very significant character, or I can say here, played a very significant role here. This era played a very nice era. This era of 15445 played a very nice era here role. So you can see that what happened after that, we saw price pushing to the upside, breaking this era here, making what, a retracement. Unfortunately, we couldn't use FIB here because of this retracement is not well enough. Probably turned about 0.23 somewhere there. So I'm using only 0.5 and 0.61. So you can see, guys, that now what happened is that we got this retracement, and then price shot to the upside. This is the most exciting part now. You can see that price did close above this area here. You can see that price did close above this area here. You can see that we closed in about maybe 1 or 2 pips, not sure. We closed in about what? Let me see. About 5 pips somewhere there, closed in about 5 pips somewhere there. So I did tell my student that if we do close above here, we're gonna be looking forward for buying opportunities, even though I didn't call this buy. I didn't call this buy. Remember, I'm specializing a little bit more on USD. I love how USD moves. So what happened on Nasdaq, guys, is that we did see that long candlestick. We did see that long candlestick shooting to the upside. Some of my students, they did enter this buy, and they did enter. As you can see, that it continued to shoot all the way to the upside, which is a super fantastic and nice trade. But without further more waste of time, let me just shift into USD. So this is USD, guys, as you can see. So on USD, guys, you can see that price, like the whole of yesterday, has literally been ranging in this area here. So my question was, are we going to see price breaking above this area or not? So because of, you can see that, guys, we've been ranging. You can see that we have this push, and then we've been making this higher highs, higher lows, just making these highs and lows, not doing anything. Remember, guys, the market, before we see a change in direction, we see market pushing, making higher highs, and then we see market doing a consolidation and then starting to make lower lows, lower highs. So that is what I was speculating here. As you can see, guys, that we do have these high highs, high lows, and then we entered into this consolidation. So we might see price continue to push all the way to the downside. So now what happened at 3, guys, is that let me just remove this. What happened, guys, at 3 is that let me just check 20 past. This is 20 past. So we just applied some bit of more patience, and then we saw price rejected 25 past. And then the last candlestick of half past is the one that shot to the downside. We took a sniper entry somewhere here because of this open of this candlestick was very impulsive to the upside. When it opened, it shot to the upside. But then I knew, because of we couldn't close above this area here, that this was gonna sell. We took a sell right here at the top, and then we rode with the trade all the way to the downside. This was super nice. This was a very nice trade until our TP was hit here at this area. This was our first TP, and then our second TP was hit here. Super nice and simple. A very nice trade, guys. As you can see, I broke it down super nice and simple. We have our key areas as well here. You can see our lows, and we have our highs as well here. You can see, and then we have this fake move, convincing people to buy, and then those who sold earlier, they were taken out by this move, and then market went all the way to the downside. And you can see that here we have a nice level of support. If I can just drag it a little bit more back, we have a nice level of support which was hit by what? By our TP. So this was actually a very nice trade. One of those good days whereby we catch a trade. We rarely face a throwdown in the position, and then just trade about 76%. I think about 76% on this position. Super nice and simple. Then yeah, that's when we got to close this position. Yeah, even though it did continue pushing to the downside, but we were out of this position. Super nice trade that we took yesterday. Thank you so much, guys, for staying and tuning into this session. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like, and also you drop a comment as to what you think about this video. It's me, your boy Fanake Mamba. I'm signing out. Let there be peace in the Middle East. Love, brothers and sisters. Be safe.